The Buffalo Bills are intent on building an open-air stadium in Orchard Park. If they're considering any ancillary development to extend the stadium's use beyond 10 home games a year, they're keeping it to themselves. That makes the Bills' plan more bare bones than stadiums built in other NFL cities. Of course, that's if you consider a project worth well more than $1 billion to be bare bones. Investigative Post looked at NFL stadiums built or renovated the past decade or so and planned projects in 3 other cities. Most differed from what's contemplated here in Buffalo in some important ways. For starters, most are located in the region's urban core. If not downtown, certainly not in an outer ring suburb like Orchard Park. Another difference, and it's a big one, other stadiums are geared towards year-round use. They're either designed to host events in addition to football, or are part of a larger development project that includes shops, restaurants, and other forms of entertainment. One expert I spoke with said a single-use football stadium, like what's being discussed for the Bills, is an outlier.
It certainly stands out as an anomaly relative to what we're seeing in other locations across the country.
For example, the stadium built in Indianapolis to house the Colts connects the city's convention center, a mall, and hotels. The new home of the Vikings in downtown Minneapolis features an urban park and is close to hotels, restaurants, and offices. Like Buffalo, the New England Patriots built their stadium far from Boston's urban core. But over the years, they've added Patriot Place, a complex almost as large as Walden Galleria that includes shops, restaurants, hotels, and even a movie theater. In 2017, the Green Bay Packers opened Titletown. The complex next to Lambeau Field features bars, restaurants, offices, a hotel, and a skating rink. Titletown is dubbed as year-round fun. It's not just NFL teams that are trying to generate activity and revenue outside their venues. The baseball Cardinals in St. Louis have Ballpark Village. The hockey arena for the New York Islanders that opened last fall on Long Island includes shops, restaurants, and a hotel.
This whole movement in pro sports ownership towards real estate development and having that as a piece of the puzzle stems from the fact that organizations are trying to find ways to make money year-round.
George Hasiotis, who fronted a group that proposed building a dome stadium on Buffalo's Outer Harbor a decade ago, said a football-only venue doesn't make sense.
There's money in it if it's more than football. They can't just be football.
But Michael Bogucki, a sports marketing and facilities consultant, questions whether stadium projects with a lot of bells and whistles really deliver a lot of patrons outside of the games themselves.
In an NFL stadium, whether it's domed or open air, is suitable first and foremost for pro football games. There are some exceptions, but they are very rare.
It could be that the Bills are planning ancillary development. After all, the Bills and county and state negotiators have kept stadium negotiations under wraps. But if the team is planning more than a stadium, you'd think they'd be talking to town officials in Orchard Park. And they're not, according to one councilman I spoke with. Orchard Park Councilman Connor Flynn told me, "The rumors are the same ones we hear about and the same ones that you write about. That's how much we know about it." I called the Bills to ask what plans they have, if any, for ancillary development. They didn't respond. For Channel 2 News, I'm Mark Scheer with Investigative Post.